to Social Misconduct with Mick and B. Wall, only on LA Talk Radio.
Hey, everybody. We're on video. If you never saw us, this is how we look. This is us. Aren't we cute? All right. I don't think we need all of that.
Oh, with the LL lick.
Oh, God.
The LL lick.
That light-skinned LL Cool J licking the lips. All right.
I didn't lick I didn't do that yet.
They kind of glossy.
They glossy?
A little bit.
You know.
Just saying.
I'm saying, we Hollywood now. We on TV and shit.
So this is a little weird for me.
Why?
Because I'm just used to behind the scenes. And, you know, I feel like I need a hair and makeup team.
How many
now.
mirrors you got in your house?
Not a lot, actually. The one in the bathroom and, like, some handheld mirrors. Not a lot. I do need a floor length.
Me too.
We working on. I be needing to know how my outfits look. But I just feel that now I need a hair and makeup team to get us together because, you know, we on video now and I got to look good.
Okay.
Just saying.
So are you insinuating that you looked bad before?
No, I just didn't care as much.
So now it's time to get glammed, you know.
Now, you know, get it together. I'm going to go get my weave did.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to get it right here. I'm going to get me some weave.
You're going
right
to get a weave
full
beard? You know they do that now. I just saw a picture that they did.
Are you serious?
No,
yeah,
it's like a
lace front beard.
Yes.
They got lace front beards.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not even joking.
Like, I saw that.
Who wears these?
Men. Yes.
Black people?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
You can't stop.
Just when I had some hope for us.
Listen,
Lace
I've
beards.
seen it. Yes. It's hilarious. I'm going to actually show you the picture.
There's
one on Instagram. I'll tag you.
Okay.
It was
All
on
right.
TV. Tyra Banks made
Yes.
one of the models do it.
Yeah.
For real?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Top model.
on TV.
Funny. We're going to get you one.
Yeah.
Well, today is April 7th, and it is my sister's birthday.
Yeah.
So happy birthday, Tamika. She probably ain't even watching this, but she will, because we will be on YouTube now. Yeah.
That's not a shameless pub at all. We're going to be on YouTube.
You know.
And everything.
I mean, the
old school
fame is just
Etch-a-sketches.
like around the corner. Like, it's just
Oh, my
here.
God.
knocking at the door.
Oh, my God.
We can't even walk down the street now.
We've been on the air for 47 seconds and she talk about the fame.
I literally walked to the mailbox the other day and somebody stopped me
I mean, it's
to ask for
just-
directions.
What you want to do is you want to walk past my studio, right? Studio.
Oh, my God. So, yeah, what's up with you this week?
You know what, man? I'm a little upset.
Yeah, you were texting
I'm a
me.
little upset.
Don't go angry, beige man.
I'm not gonna go angry beige
I
man.
ain't got time.
I'm not going to go angry
We in
beige,
front of
man.
people now. People can see us. I don't need to be calming you down in front of people.
I say you let.
I haven't changed any colors yet, have I?
let
Not
the lights.
yet.
I ain't
out.
turned red. I ain't did nothing yet.
They can see you.
But I am upset with a particular so-called activist that was giving Kendrick Lamar shit because he is engaged to a light-skinned black
I think
woman
that's
that he dated since high school.
the dumbest shit ever.
And you know me, I'm gonna do some research on it. The chick's name is like Rashida Strober or some shit. Apparently she's an activist. She calls herself the dark-skinned activist.
Oh.
And she dog. Just saying. They don't have nothing to do
It don't
with
have nothing to do with nothing.
No, I think that her comments were ridiculous. He's
Yeah.
been with this girl for what, 10 plus
Since
years?
high school. It's not like he picked her out after he got famous. Said I'm only dating light-skinned chicks.
even if he did, so fucking
But
what?
look, but I seen a picture of her. She ugly as fuck. She one of them chicks that would be mad at other
the
women.
activist, not the fiance.
No, the fiance fine. The
Yeah, she's pretty.
activist look like a steaming hot pile of shit on.
Okay, well
She
then.
looks like a reason to be upset.
Yeah,
She does.
yeah, and she's
But
mad.
I don't even think that's the issue. Like, her looks has nothing to do with this.
No,
It's
no.
like, so I think she wants attention. She's straight up
Yeah.
hating. Like, girl, what does that
How you
have
be a
to
black
do?
activist?
No, her
and then single out.
her argument was clearly, oh well, you can't date it like dark skin, whatever. But don't you understand that you're dividing us?
Right, by
like
making
black
these
folks
dumbass.
black folks come in all fucking colors, as
Exactly.
you can see. I mean, we
All
span the
three of
rainbow.
us,
The three
right?
of us.
All three
You
of us.
got
Dark skinned.
you got dark chocolate, mocha, and whatever the fuck you would call me.
Milk.
Say it amongst yourselves. I don't want to hear it.
Vanilla latte.
You know what I'm saying? But then she's out there like, he married this light skinned
Vanilla
girl.
chai.
He's clearly not down. What the fuck are you talking about? She one of them ugly ass chicks that think she can't get a date because she's dark skinned. When the truth of the matter is, she's just fucking
and you got
ugly.
a bad attitude.
And she got a
girl.
shitty
like,
attitude.
It ain't got nothing to do with your skin color. Like
Right.
I'm sick of that.
But you know what I'm saying? You know how you know how they do that?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Not all light skinned girls are pretty. Not all dark skinned girls are ugly.
Exactly.
But this chick is ugly as fuck.
She is.
If the boot.
It just so happens to be that she's ugly.
She looked like the gum on the bottom of my shoe.
We should name her
darker.
Shadow Stalker.
And she wants dark-skinned people to boycott his music.
Oh no.
You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot right now.
And that he's faux conscious and like all this shit.
We should write her and
So
ask her
conscious.
what counts as a dark.
So what has she done to be so conscious? I'm curious.
I don't know shit about her. So
She
I
went
don't
tanning.
know.
You know what I'm saying? Just because you dark don't mean you for any kind of motherfucking cause. Let's be real.
Exactly. Because some of the darkest people
Think they white.
are Uncle Tom's. Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, it doesn't matter.
She on some straight up coon shit, and I said it.
The
I
man
fucking
makes
said it.
great music. His new album is the shit.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
His fiance is beautiful. Let him live his life. Can he live?
She mad that Kendrick didn't come at her. That's what it is. And if she listening to this, she mad at me for.
So now she's gonna boycott light skinned dudes too.
Light skinned dudes ain't looking at you. Dark skinned dudes ain't looking at you.
Because we can't.
Blind motherfuckers wouldn't look at you. You understand what I'm saying? She ugly as fuck and she got a shitty personality.
Well,
She need to just get like 15 cats and just diss the fuck up here.
My cats.
Well, there's that.
Yes. She needs to just be
Rashida
gone.
Strober.
Cause she's counterproductive to any kind of.
Video.
She's
Do that shit and
counterproductive.
people
She's
can see it.
counterproductive to any kind of activism that she thinks she's standing for. So get the fuck lost. Just get lost.
Fade into the
Because
shadows.
it's bras like her that used to come at me for being light skinned. Like I could help that shit. Like fuck
Right.
you.
Like I was born.
Like it was my choice.
I
Fuck
did
you.
push a button in the womb.
You pushed the button in the womb?
Make me
Yeah.
dark. That's what
I think I
choose
missed
to
that.
be.
I
Yeah,
missed
you
that
did.
button. I missed that button.
Oh my god.
It's okay though, because you're still one of us.
I know. The police remind me of that shit
I was
every day.
gonna say you got
Yep.
the same black problems that we all got.
Shit.
So, speaking of black issues, you like that segue, don't you?
Yeah, that was very
So let me just
Very good.
start off by saying, who the fuck reads Cosmo still? I didn't even know Cosmo was like I read that shit in like high school.
I read it in the dentist's office.
When you're like at the dentist's office or the doctor's office and it's just in the lobby. Like, who reads Cosmo still?
The only reason why I know Cosmo still exists is because my female friends ask me for advice and they say, well, Cosmo said this dumb shit.
And I remember you quoting like a story from one of our episodes or something.
Somebody
quote
said the
or
sentence.
something.
Well, Cosmo said this.
Well, yeah, 10 ways to please your man by some.
Yeah. That's all that they write
Yeah.
about. So, okay.
But they never tell the truth.
So Cosmo used white models. Okay, let me just go back.
Yeah.
So they did this article back in January, and it was 21 trends that were gorgeous and 21 like beauty trends that needed to die. So all of the gorgeous models were white. And most of the trends to die were women of color.
Huh.
And people were pissed about it. It was like almost a fifth were women of color. So on here I see Sierra, Naya Rivera, is that her name?
From Glee.
Mm-hmm. Another beautiful model. I don't know her name. I forgot this girl's name. But anyway, so yeah, it's showing, black models with rest in peace over their heads, like a big RIP on it. And then the white model says, "Hello, gorgeous."
But what's
Really?
the trend that they're trying to get rid of? Black
No,
skin?
it's different beauty trends. So like
they all vary.
I'm looking like, what is it?
So like ombre, I don't know if you know what ombre highlights are.
You told me what that was once and I remember.
Ooh.
So that or like severe eyebrows or thick eyelashes, stuff like that. So that's what they were saying, but they just happened to like use
Use them as
rest in
examples.
peace over the black models' faces, and a lot of people got pissed about that. And you know, I'm not like just pissed off about this, but I do find it fishy.
Who was sitting in Cosmo that thought that this wouldn't come back?
Exactly.
I don't understand like when people do shit and then they're like surprised when it comes back to them.
Like, well, I can't believe
like-
that they were upset about that.
Especially with all the shit that's going, all the race-related shit that's going
Right,
on.
the
It's
media
like,
pushes it in your face all the time now. Anyway, why wouldn't you be
Yeah.
a little bit more careful with that?
Yeah, I'll be running that through the editing team. Like,
I mean, and then just in like fashion magazines and beauty in the industry in itself, there's been issues with race and beauty and what's considered beautiful, and black women ain't at the top of that list, or women of color in general are just not at the top. We don't get a lot of magazine covers. We don't get full spreads. So it's just been issues.
But isn't it hilarious how the people that do get those full spreads are basically taking elements that women of ethnic backgrounds have?
Absolutely.
Kylie Jenner's getting credit for having
Can we not-
big ass lips,
I know.
but they not even hers. Like,
Or a cornrow. Well, it was a magazine a while back where it was like cornrows. One of the Jenner girls like started the cornrow trend. We were like, bitch,
started
really?
the cornrow
Yes.
trend.
she actually just had a photo shoot recently, and her skin was like super duper. Like she was
I
darker
saw,
than you.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
And people were
and-
accusing Kylie Jenner of blackface.
Yes, like in her caption was like, "Oh, I wish I could look like this every day."
Of course you do, Kylie.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, I just need people to be more aware of their actions. It's like y'all got a whole fucking team of people that work for Cosmo and all of these magazines.
How many of them are
that
black?
sit around a table like this and go over what is going in the magazine, what's a good idea, the editors, I mean, like there's a team of people before this shit makes print or hit. Well, this is online, but even before it's approved, somebody got to look at it. Like multiple people say, yeah, this is a good idea. No, that's not a good idea. Go back to the fucking drawing board. Like nobody.
Is it safe to
Nobody-
make an
Nobody.
assumption that they had at least one or two people of color working in those
again,
things?
We can
yeah.
definitely
Were y'all
say that.
scared to say something?
I'ma need
Massa
y'all.
gonna fire us if we speaks up. Like, come on, seriously?
Oh my God. So there, of course, the magazine they were forced to say something about this.
And then the apologies is always bullshit.
I'm gonna
you only
read it.
apologizing because you got caught.
Ooh,
I'm
pick a
gonna
voice,
read it.
pick a
I'm
voice.
gonna read it. This article focuses on beauty trends with images that represent those trends. Some images have been taken out of context, and we apologize for any offense. Celebrating all women is our mission, and we will continue to work hard to do that.
Becky Somerville.
That is
Becky
very-
Somerville.
So, just girls, get it together, Cosmo. I don't
Please.
read your shit, so I don't give a fuck. But
If it wasn't for Cosmo, I'd be out of a job though, because you keep making women dumber and dumber every month, and so then I have something to work on. So Cosmo, keep doing what you're doing.
What grown
appreciate it.
ass woman is still reading Cosmo?
Dude,
I mean-
you wouldn't believe how many come to me and be like, "Well, Cosmo said that all I have to do is gargle his balls and he'll stay with me." Like,
I
really,
can't. Hi,
really,
I'm 40 and I take Cosmo tips.
right?
I found love.
And
in
then they have a
Cosmo.
section. Then they have a section like "Ask the Guy," and then it's like some.
yeah,
Come
I
on.
remember that.
Hi.
And then they bring that shit to me too. So Chad and Cosmo said that it's like, well,
Like,
Chad ain't
you're-
me,
Yeah, let's not. We're not gonna do that.
right? Let's please.
So talk about this child.
This is hilarious to me because it reminds me of that Leonardo DiCaprio movie. What was it called? Catch Me If You Can.
Where he was a
yeah,
kid
yeah.
He
doing
was a
all
kid
that
doing all that
grown
grown
up
folk
shit.
shit. So this babyface teen was arrested for impersonating a cop at an ice cream stand.
For one, they're saying he's 19. He looks 12.
He don't look 19. He looks like Macaulay
12.
Culkin from Home Alone. Look at this kid.
He
Hey,
looks
I
tw-
suffered from the same thing that kid suffered
You don't
from.
look that.
You
damn
don't look
young,
that
no.
young.
You didn't see me at 19.
Okay, maybe.
But look
True
at
that.
the clothes are too big for him. He looks like he's got braces in one picture. Like, who's gonna believe this dude is a cop?
I know.
Yeah.
But apparently he was pretending to be a cop.
He's infatuated with cops.
Well, maybe he'll be a cop one day,
Maybe.
which kind of scares me. But
He's a little unstable.
he's in New Hampshire. He'll end up being a cop. He'll be a cop. So he was arrested for allegedly impersonating an officer while leaving King Cone ice cream. Okay. He had a visible handgun on his hip, and then people are like, wait a
It
minute.
was
he
registered in his name.
well, he's old enough to have a gun at 19,
A
right?
9mm Glock pistol.
And don't you have to be 18 to have a weapon?
I think so.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And he's so happy in these pictures.
Why was he in an ice cream
see.
shop?
That's
Of all
what
things you
made-
could do.
And that made him just seem younger.
Of all things, did he think he was gonna get a hookup? You know how cops get hookups
Yeah.
in places.
I'm gonna go get this license and go to Baskin Robbins.
Right. Or Dunkin' Donuts.
That's
Something.
probably what he was thinking. Like, I'm about to get the hookup. My headphones too big.
You sound like your nails is like 6
I
inches
wish I
long.
could click them. I wish I could click them. I just got them cut down.
Oh my God.
Wait till I get my weave, though. I'm serious.
We
I'm
gon-
getting clip-ins.
We gonna all get weave.
For
We gonna all get
real.
weave. Why
All
not?
right, I'm not doing that again. No.
Yeah,
I remember
we
you
gonna
did
need
that.
you. Nah, dude, I like your hair like
Homie
that.
had a neck sprain. That shit was so heavy.
I did it. It was just fine.
This is my
I
favorite.
thought you looked luxurious.
Don't use that word again.
Luxurious. Did I use it wrong? Luxurious.
No, I just don't like
It didn't
to
sound
use
right
it.
coming
No. I need you to be a man. Use manly
Luxurious,
word.
nigga. You look
Never mind.
sartorial and luxurious.
That's
and
okay.
groundbreaking.
All right, let's just not. So this is my favorite story. An Indian woman. Just for the record, I will not do this because I know that you'll accuse me of doing this, but I will not because it's disgusting.
You wouldn't do it for a couple of reasons, but go ahead.
Okay, so an Indian woman urinated in her in-laws' tea for a year. And she was caught by her mother-in-law squatting over the teapot in the kitchen. Girl, you don't want to take that to the bathroom. No.
What?
Like,
She was trying to get caught.
but she got away with it for a year. Clearly, she wasn't trying to get caught.
She probably was trying to get caught.
If you're getting away with it and it's your dirty little secret, why you want to get caught? I would keep doing it.
They say most psychopaths in the heart, they really want to get caught. So, and that's some.
And she ain't no damn
psychopathic shit.
Listen, she's in an arranged marriage with
Man,
this
bring
guy
your psychopath activity.
in India, central India.
Okay.
And her husband was, he wasn't abusive, but he was controlling and like treating her like a slave and shit. So emotionally abusive. But not like beating her, but still.
Like, lucky the best she did was piss in the tea. She could have done a
I
lot
know.
more shit.
Okay.
And
Doo-doo
so-
dumplings.
Doo-doo dumplings.
True that. So she got sick of it and left his ass. And then he begged her to come back. So she's like, okay, under one condition. You got to clean. You got to cook. You need to rub my feet and do shit that I've been doing for you. He was like, cool, right? She goes back. The parents, what the fuck is wrong with my headphones?
Your head is little.
Well, that's a good thing.
I don't have that brown.
Okay. So the parents heard about what the son was doing. Like, what is this bitch shit? What are you doing? You don't, hell no. She's the slave, not you. So they came and like changed his mind. Like, fuck that. Treat this bitch the way you've been treating her. So she was like, oh, okay, I got something for that ass. And she started peeing in their tea. So they said that like, we just can't even believe that she was doing this. She served us tea every time we came over with a smile. Yeah, bitch, because it's pee in it. Like,
That reminds me of a movie.
the
Help, right?
Yeah, the Help when she shitted in the pie.
That.
If you ain't see it, spoiler alert. Sorry. But yeah, yeah. I don't really blame her though.
They've probably been
They
complimenting
lucky
that
that
tea.
that's all she did.
And this is a grown ass man. He's 30 years old. I'm gonna need for y'all to butt the fuck out. It's bad enough I had to marry his ass. She got a baby with him, a 4-year-old daughter, arranged. I mean, I get that shit happens over there, but at the same time, listen.
Trying to make it pleasant.
And he was down. Like, he was, like, willing, because I guess he wanted her there, apparently. And the parents were, like, controlling her life and all of that shit. But she ended up leaving his ass in there.
I would have pissed in every recipe. Like the tea.
Everything. Don't
Everything.
eat shit,
Anything
drink
that involves
nothing.
just add water, I'm pissing in.
I'd have got him in on it. You want me to stay? You gotta let me
But get
piss in your
this.
mama food.
Yes.
Get
I like
this.
that. That's really deep.
The mother-in-law was like, you cannot urinate into someone's tea for a year and get away with it. We want justice.
Justice.
Girl, what? I'm going to need for you
Well,
to
then
sit
pee
your
in her
ass
tea.
down.
Justice. What did she
Because they
think she
tried to
gonna
take
get?
it to the cops, and the cops was like, girl, like, we can't do nothing about this. Like,
Now, if she over here, if she would have pissed in her hand and thrown it on them,
well, yeah, that's assault.
then that's assault.
Yeah, that's different.
But you drinking somebody's urine,
Hey,
that's your fault.
That's on you. It ain't smell funny?
Right.
Just saying. Anyway, she left, so good for her.
Good for her.
Yes.
PPT.
PPT. That may be the title.
PPT.
That's 2 weeks for me.
Yeah, good job.
That's why we keep his ass around.
I know, right?
Show titles. That is why I'm here.
That's why you're here. So triplets.
Identical triplets get married at the same ceremony and confuse everyone. Why?
Why is the question
Why?
here?
What was the point?
For one, I get y'all triplets. I get y'all look alike. You love each other. Great.
You don't want
your own day? Like, I don't.
I love how y'all said that at the same time.
I just don't understand why. I love my sister to death, but boo, I'm gonna need you to have your own wedding, and I want mine, girl. I need my day. Right? I don't want your ass getting married in the same year.
Oh, you want to get married this May?
I am.
I'll wait till next May. That's
The
fine.
fuck?
So the type of stuff they were doing is they were basically trying to trick their husbands to see if they can guess who they are.
I would hope that if y'all been together this long to get married, they should know you by now. Like, it ain't like they just found out that you got you're a triplet. Like,
No, but I'm saying like one would walk in and it was kind of like, well, is this my wife or is this Eduardo's wife?
I mean, they had the exact same hair, exact same makeup.
They look slightly different.
The dresses are the same except for like the neckline,
thing,
and then the flowers were a little bit different. But other than that, people were a little confused. And it was a shitload of people at this wedding. It was like 18 bridesmaids and grooms. It was just too many goddamn people. And again, I ain't sharing my day with no bitch, just so everybody knows. And I don't even want to get married, but
no
just
bitch.
saying. I would love the party though.
We should just throw you a not getting married party. That'd be dope.
I know, me and my former boss and I came up with a business, and I really think we should still do it. It was like fake weddings, just kind of like throwing you the party. So I guess event planner, because that's really what that is.
Pretty much. I mean, they can have all the cake and shit there if they want it.
Oh
Right?
my
We could do
god!
that.
And then we do a story about women that like
It was a couple women
Yeah.
over there, and I forget which
Something
Asian
like
country. It was an
that.
Asian country, right? Was it an Asian country?
I think so.
I don't remember which one, but they were basically paying money to marry themselves. So all they did basically was get the reception afterwards.
And they'll have their boyfriends meet them at the hotel later.
Right.
Girl, how pathetic is that shit?
That's
Right, you
ridiculous.
got a man and you still pulling this shit.
Oh no, and he ain't marrying your ass, and you had to marry your son. You still gonna give him some girl?
I'm just wondering for these
listen.
girls for these girls here though. I'm wondering how far the tricks went. Like I wonder what's gonna happen like in the future. Like
Yeah,
because they close. Okay, these are triplets. They close. They probably talk about everything.
right.
What if like Raphael or Gabriel? They ain't
said
really
they're-
doing it in the bedroom,
Like
and
they-
Eduardo got the big dick. Would they like take turns, take shifts with homeboy?
Only you would think of this.
Of course, this popped in my head.
Of course it did.
I'm just saying.
Oh God, I can't.
I'm just saying.
Anyway.
And then be mad a day later, like I don't believe you didn't know that was my sister.
Yeah, women do dumb
Because
shit.
you know
like
that's the
that.
type of shit
That's
some
true.
of y'all do.
That's true. Anyway, the moral of this story is that this is stupid. Moving on.
Agreed.
This is not funny.
No, that.
This is fucked up. Like,
What?
yeah, it's really
Yeah.
fucked up. So this woman needs 250 stitches after a water park fountain ripped her vagina. Ouch. I just clenched.
That's just unlucky.
That's, I ain't going to a water
I don't even
park.
have a vagina, and
And
it
it
hurts.
hurts.
It hurts me thinking about it.
So this is just really fucked up. So this was in Manchester, and this girl was, so at the time she was 14 years old. She went, and she was a kid. That's really sad.
She would have healed by now then, because she's 20 something.
No, it
now.
did like major fucking damage.
What kind of
And they're scarring and So she was 14. She went to the Pleasure Beach. That just sounds dirty.
That's so
They didn't come up with a better name than that.
Pleasure
Pleasure Beach.
She
and
ain't
kids
calling
are
it
there?
that. She
I
ain't
lost
calling it that.
Right. So they went to the Pleasure Beach in Blackpool in 2009. And, kids, they see a water fountain. Other kids are playing and running through it. And then she said that a set of water jets just shot out of the ground, like, randomly. And kids were playing. But it knocked her off of her feet.
Holy shit.
And she said she felt the need to go to the toilet immediately and noticed there was blood everywhere. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like, so instantly. This wasn't something that like happened over time. Like no, instantly, like right there, it shot up so fast under whatever she was. I don't know if she was wearing a dress or whatever, but like that is fucked.
I mean, I'm not laughing at that.
No, laughing at this fool over here.
No, because I'm looking at the picture and them shits. I mean, have you ever been in
Yeah.
the shower
In
and
the
that shit hit
forest.
you hard?
In the face, you be
In
like,
the face?
ah, shit.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, in the vag. That's her. Yeah. I'm telling you, my legs tight as hell right now. Like I got them closed. Like can't move.
I'm just thinking because vaginas are known to be able to take a lot of punishment. So just think of the damage it do to a
It
dude.
did, exactly. And now she's an adult and she has a boyfriend. And she says she can have sex, but not often because the shit starts to hurt. So it's just really fucked up. 250 stitches,
Ooh.
a 2-hour procedure. And she had to be given an implant to stop periods. I ain't know that existed because whatever doctors out there.
Tell
that
y'all,
can do that shit.
they hold down on y'all.
Can I get that implant? You know, not to make fun of this story, but I ain't know it was an implant that can stop my periods.
It's called the Hoover Dam.
Shut your ass.
For everybody's period. The Hoover Dam.
You know, I just can't with him. And they're not
That's
sure.
my intern.
Doctors aren't sure that she'll ever be able to have children naturally. Like, it's just fucked up. And I just feel bad for this girl. That's crazy. But back to the implants to stop your periods. Just saying. If somebody out there knows somebody.
I'm sure you can Google it.
Just saying.
20.
Text me, tweet me.
Oh.
B, your favorite place. Favorite people. Go right ahead.
Guy in a car crash, right? Guy in a car crash ends up in a hospital. Okay? 17 women who think that his girlfriend show up at the hospital. 17
bitches showed up at the
This
hospital.
motherfucker had a whole football team worth of females come check on him.
This is when it's gone completely wrong.
And guess where this is at? Guess where this is at? My favorite fucking place. We find the best stories from this
Was
place.
it in Florida?
No, China.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow. What the hell? This Chinese man, because last week it was a girl putting the maxi pads all over the car. I think Chinese man got a secret that we don't know about.
Before that, it was the two girls who jumped in the water and he had to go save her.
What is going on? What are these Asian men doing?
See, you know that stereotype? That shit probably ain't true.
I may need to find me one.
I'm just saying.
Just saying.
Never mind.
We had some Blasian babies. I don't even want babies. Why the fuck
Bunch
would
of
I
little,
say
bunch
that?
of little Tiger Woods is this? You gonna teach them golf?
You're gonna have the Blasian
Golf?
babies, not me.
I don't have any children. Thank
Teach
you.
them how to
I
dance.
said going to.
I ain't
Asians
no kids.
make bomb dances.
And there ain't none on the way.
You sure? Just saying. Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Is this
Yeah,
one?
because
Is this
I
Is
can't
this
have.
one?
I ain't babysitting no goddamn kids, and we got shit to do.
I'll
Nigga.
babysit.
Ron. A puppy, motherfucker. That's all you babysitting. We ain't having no kids.
Anyway,
I'm not tolerating that shit.
anyway,
You gonna get me started.
Mr. If I'm saying his name right, Yuan.
I don't even
What's the
try.
Y? From the city of Changsha in the Hunan province,
That's right, butcher
have
it.
been dating at least. I think I said
Some of that was right.
some of it had to be right.
Sounded
I ain't
right.
that stupid.
I just can't see it.
Anyway, homie ended up in the hospital because of a car crash, and then like all his girls just showed up at the hospital, like all of them.
But wait.
It was in the paper, and so they all came in like trying to check on him.
They said, you know how you got to put down like emergency condoms? How all these hoes find out? Like he put down his loved ones, like where, you know, the hospital contact your loved ones. That's how like they kind of found out. So I'm going to need for you.
Why do all of these girls know who your loved ones are? You dumb motherfucker.
He's actually pretty smart. Can you imagine though him rotating 17 girls around his family?
But the loved ones should have been smart enough not to tell 17 different chicks, hey, you know.
He even has a child with one of them.
Which one?
I don't know.
Does he even remember?
It just said he has a child with one of them. I don't know.
Ain't this where that girl cut that dick off too and threw it out the...
Was that in China?
Is that the same hospital?
She tried to cut the dick off with the scissors. No, she cut the dick off with the scissors and she tried to cut it off again.
No,
yeah,
I
she did
remember
cut it
this.
off
This was
again.
in China?
China too, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was. Wow. Some crazy shit be going on in China. Just saying.
Now
Dog.
my penis hurts.
I'm not gonna repeat what I said last week, but you know. Don't make me say it again. I will.
Don't.
I will.
You see how she getting?
I said
You see how she getting?
I said I wasn't going to, but you know.
Audience, look at this face. Do I deserve
Yes.
this treatment from her? I never did nothing to her.
Yes.
I
you
never
do.
did nothing to her.
Yes. Come on, radio.
So wait. You stupid.
I hate both of y'all.
So after the girls like were coming in one by one girl was like, "Yeah, after I saw all these girls, I just stopped crying. Like, hold on, like who is this?" She said, "I couldn't cry anymore after I see more beautiful girls showing up. Like, I'm no longer sad, basically." One girl was already planning their wedding. Like, this motherfucker was taking this.
What?
That's what it said.
Wow, man.
Swag.
This is a
Man.
lot.
Swag.
Yeah.
1,000.
All the Chi-Town players over here need to holler at this dude. That's all I'm saying.
One,
Every player in the
some
Chi.
of the women were giving him financial support.
Wow.
He was a pimp.
He was moving.
Wow.
And then the cops over there are haters. The cops were like, they've launched an investigation on allegations of fraud. He just a pimp. Like, come on.
fraud like how?
I
Like what
know.
kind of fraud?
Did he say he was someone else? Fraud would be like he's lying about his identity. He's like
He clearly didn't because
No.
all 17 of them knew how to find his family.
just saying.
There we go.
So how you just
Where's
gonna-
Joey Greco when you need him? Remember that dude from Cheaters?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Did he get stabbed?
He got stabbed on a boat. That's why he quit.
That's
Yeah.
where he is.
When you quit? Just
Yeah.
saying. Okay.
Why would you even
I wanna
start?
right.
Well, that's all we got time for with the stories.
Aunt Cameron Taylor arrested for aid and escape from Kankakee jail.
Whatever.
I just brought it up because it was from back home.
Chicago. Yeah.
She needs some dark and lovely.
She need a book.
Oh my God.
She's stupid. Okay, so we have the joint segment.
Right, and we got to pull that up on.
That we gotta pull up
on the
because
phone.
it's-
We ain't being rude, y'all. We just pulling some stuff up right now.
A friend of mine brought this to my attention today, and we actually had a conversation about it. I thought it'd be cool to share with the two of you. Somebody wrote an article in Elite Daily called 10 Reasons Why This Generation is Losing the Ability to Be in Love. And he hit with 10 points, some of which I kind of sort of agree with.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Some are like.
But we ain't really got to go into what he said.
We're gonna go with
We're
the
gonna go
points
with-
and talk about what we
Exactly.
feel.
So number one would be we care more about instant gratification than we do anything else, which is why we don't know how to love anymore. So
Like I said earlier to you, I know how to love. I just choose not to. As fucked up as that is, why? For what? I ain't got time. I love my career. So that is instant I mean, in a sense, yes, that's instant gratification for me, but I'm not putting that time and energy into a person at the moment.
Well, I look at it, a lot of guys want to fuck right away, and a lot of women want to generate relationships right away instead
right.
of waiting.
No one's
I could
really,
see that.
yeah, a lot of people aren't developing a real relationship. So
Yeah,
I get
I can
that.
see that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, and I hate to take away from the people that meet somebody and they fall for them right away, because that does happen. It's rare, but it does
It can happen, yeah.
But for the most part, a lot of people, and I had a conversation with another friend about this a couple weeks ago, trying to create relationships after 1 or 2 dates. Like an what does she call
Yeah.
it? What does she call it? Insta boyfriend? She called it
Oh,
Insta
yeah.
boyfriend.
Yeah, no, that's true. A lot of women and men, you
People get their
know,
feelings and start
do this.
Plotting.
Yes, plotting, planning, trapping, just saying, all that.
Midway through,
Poking holes and shit.
midway through the
Yeah.
first date, ain't even had dessert yet, and they fixing up baby names.
Yep, putting your picture and a picture together. See how y'all kids
See what happens with technology? You know how they can just what's that called? I mean, I know you know when they put the two pictures.
Yes.
I don't know what it's called, but you know.
Writing your last name on her name and shit.
Remember
like, girl,
MASH?
You doing a lot.
That's some high school shit anyway.
Grown ass women do that. Just saying.
And I bet you they go and watch Twilight as well.
Hey, don't bash Twilight.
Twilight is terrible. Twilight is terrible.
Listen,
We've
we've talked about this. We'll talk about that later.
Let's skip the second one because
Yeah,
I
let's
just
skip
don't
it.
agree with
That's
it.
just dumb. Okay. We sleep around. Okay. We don't sleep around
We
a
sleep
lot.
around a lot.
We don't. people sleep around a lot. We don't.
Ron, you see this shit? The subliminal bullshit she trying to throw?
That was subliminal. I pointed, motherfucker. How is that subliminal? Like, what?
Like she know our business. Whole time though, those be the ones that be throwing each other through the wall at home.
Let's think.
You'll never know.
Let's think old episode. Weekend boo. Thug boo. Weekend thug boo.
Yes.
That's 3 different boos.
Why you bringing up old shit? Just saying. Live in the now, B. Live in the now. Talk about this. We sleep around a lot.
I mean, we in a society where, I mean, this kind of goes back to the first one, instant gratification. You want something right away, so you go get it. You know.
Well, I think this goes to like
Other stuff.
yeah, we're not sleeping with like sleeping around means
multiple
a lot
times.
of motherfuckers.
Yeah, but then that person you might sleep with maybe isn't doing that, and they might take it some other way. It's a bunch of stuff that
Yeah,
goes
I
into
think
sleeping around.
yeah, I agree with that. Or you could just be a hoe.
You could.
That can just be, you know, the only explanation for that girl and you or guy. You don't need to be in a relationship anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
Do you?
Just do your whole stuff.
yeah,
do it.
That's cool.
but don't try to generate the relationship out of.
Exactly.
just stick to your whole
Admit
stuff.
it, be who you are, and you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's that. So we're becoming even more egocentric. And in a sense.
Even more? Do you think it's even more?
What are we measuring from it as like?
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, people
Well,
say the good old days, granny and granddad were together for 1,000 years. People don't really do that no more.
Well, this is what they said. It says every individual in the world is egocentric. We all think about our needs and ourselves first and foremost. So I think that's what they're saying, that people are selfish, basically. And, you know, in a relationship, and I've had this problem in the past. You have to think of other people, clearly. I haven't had the problem thinking of other people. I've had a partner that didn't think of me. Like, when I'm in a relationship, everything is like we, us. Like, I think of you in pretty much in a serious relationship. I think of everything, how my actions or what I'm doing can affect you, and I feel like it should be both ways. But a lot of people aren't like that, and I think that's what this means. Like, you don't think of your partner when you make a decision or when you do certain things. That's, to me, what this means.
You know what? For once, I agree with you like 99.9%, which is rare. What time is it? It's exactly 8:37 on April 7th, 2015. We have to
mark
remember this
this
date.
shit. And it's on camera.
And it's on
Thank
camera.
God.
It's on camera.
We actually talked about this a little bit too. Me and my friend Willow, who sent me the story, and I told her that if people would basically listen, I could write how to fix a relationship in less than 2 pages, and it's exactly that. If you put the person you're with, their needs and wants ahead of you, and they're gonna do the same, then you can't help but connect because you got somebody that has your
everybody
back.
got you. Yes.
But
Yes.
the problem is,
It's usually one-sided.
it's if at all, or it's
Or
no sided,
if at
or it's
all.
no sided,
yeah.
and then
Yeah.
the first sign of, you know, when people say we grow apart, most of the time it's just because you're not really
just
giving
do
a
your
shit
own
about
shit,
the other
yeah.
person because you're focusing on you too much
Agreed.
for the most part. I
Yeah.
sound old as hell saying
No,
this shit,
but
huh?
it's true.
Yeah.
I'm with you. So
So-
if that makes us old, then hey.
Y'all old as hell.
Hey, fuck you.
Listen, the older you get, the wiser. Some people, not everybody, but
Stop flapping your fingers over at me.
That
I'm self-conscious now.
some people.
Some people.
I swear,
Some people.
that time it really was not me pointing you out.
Some people. Be wild. Some people.
It really wasn't that time.
Be wild.
Is that how I talk?
No.
Like the fuck?
Then they
Be
have.
wild.
Then they have number 5 was people date just for the sake of dating.
Lord Jesus,
Dating
I know
has
so
become
many
a
people
sport.
like
Oh my
this.
God.
I know so many people like this.
Especially my generation, it's all on Instagram.
I mean-
oh my God.
And then with the advent of the whole online dating, where it's basically like going to Walmart and picking whatever you like.
That too.
You got multiple apps, and you see people
Swipe
on all
right,
the apps.
swipe left,
swipe
based
right.
on how a person looks.
Yeah, so it's. I mean, dating is a little bit more accessible and therefore easier to do. I think.
I
and
wish
you
that
don't
shit
really
was
have to
more
work.
accessible to my ass, cause
You're picky as fuck. That's why.
true that.
Did I ever tell you how I was like on the
Oh my
train sending her
God.
pictures of like these handsome men, and she was like, well, he's cute, but his booty too big. He got his forehead too big. You know, she was just coming up
He
with reasons.
sent me
His
a
shoes are too
dude
tight.
with
Like really.
lady hips.
He did look like Luther Vandross from the waist down.
Let's get that.
lady
He looked like Luther Vandross from the way down.
How did you get a full picture of somebody?
Because I'm talented, sir.
And he sent that
got
shit
full
to me,
profile
and
shots.
I was like,
Yeah, on the train.
absolutely. His hips are like matching my shit.
I was
No.
like, but look at the clothes. He clean, right?
None of that matters.
He looks like he could bear a child.
He did. Look like he popped out.
He
by
looks like he could pop out some babies. I'm like, okay. And there was another guy. We were downtown for a meeting. What was that place that I don't really like? City Tavern. We was over there.
Look, I don't even remember this.
Yeah, we was over there, and I pointed him out, and you were like, he's too short.
Oh, yeah, you know how I am.
He
about
was
the height thing.
5'11", and you're 4'7".
6 and up. Y'all know the rules by now. Stop playing with me.
She telling us if he ain't got the golden ticket, they can't kick it. That's what she on. 6 and up.
She ain't even tall enough to get on a ride. She mad at this dude.
He can tell me how fun that shit was. Shut the fuck up.
How was it? I would have really loved it. I know it.
I love how y'all do my voice. Oh, not how was it though? I cannot with you people. So we aren't fans of making compromises. To me, this goes back to
That goes
one
back
of the
to
other
the
points.
egocentric
Yeah.
stuff right there.
No one wants to compromise, and I'm guilty of that shit. I'm not even gonna lie.
Me too.
I don't compromise well because I just want you to do what I want to do.
But see,
What I
this is-
say. Like,
this is one of those
'cause I'm right.
scenarios.
Like it's just that's just how it is.
This is one of those scenarios where I'm actually pretty fucking good at. And you know, like, I'm talking about the people I date.
Okay, because I'm like, no,
You know that.
not really.
Back, you
They,
know that.
yes, I will give you that.
You know that.
I think that you're a little too compromising. at
I'm
times.
real cool with that
He
shit.
is.
But the problem is, if I start to see that it's not being reciprocated,
Right.
I get tired very
That's
quickly.
true.
It take like 2 days.
And it pisses me off because then I'm already in his business, but it makes me mad if I see him really like putting in time and effort and really liking someone and they don't do it back. Then
Yes.
I want to like hurt that bitch, and that like pisses me
She
off.
ain't kidding about the
Like
hurting
I'm
part
dead
either.
serious. So that makes me mad.
You know
I
she-
wish he was more compromised when it comes to me, but he ain't.
You know, she had a stare off with one of my exes one time.
Ooh.
That shit was hilarious.
I wanted that bitch to jump.
And I stood back like,
just move a little bit,
like,
girl.
I
Because
can't
I'm gonna
really-
fuck you up. Give me
what
one
I'ma do?
good reason to leave. One good.
she
ready
had the
right
she
now.
had the leg back. You know that back leg. You know, you
Yeah,
lean
you
the
see
back
your
leg
shit
and,
like-
and the swinging
And
hand
we
was
were
back
at-
there. She was about to clock the shit out of her, and I was just like, please, it's not worth it. You know, just
She ain't
leave
give me
it
a
alone.
reason. I just needed one reason.
She didn't come out the door.
Because that bitch was
She was
scared.
peeking
She
through the
know.
door like this.
She know.
She was like this, and Mick goes,
I'm like, hey, the fuck? Like, why are you here, girl?
looking her up and down like they
First
wasn't
thing
both the same height, which was fucking hilarious.
I look you up and down, and you way taller than me. What does that mean? Nothing.
Nada.
Anyways.
What's next? Okay, this bullshit about fairy tale endings, I just can't.
No, you know what?
I don't believe in it.
People, but a lot of people do.
A lot of people
lot of
believe
people
in the fairy
do.
tale endings. A lot of people believe in the fairy tale endings. They want the perfect dude, and they want to ride off in the sunset. And it honestly, there's no such thing as a perfect person, but you might be able to find someone that's other than you. Sorry.
Thank you. The fuck?
There's no such thing as a perfect person, but you might find somebody who compliments you perfectly. You got to realize you ain't perfect.
Right.
Because
No,
there's a lot.
I get that.
And okay,
Know your flaws.
the princess complex is real shit.
It is.
It's real shit. And I don't know if it's from moms telling daughters or y'all watch too many Freddie Prinze Jr. movies or some
I
shit.
think it's a combination.
But females be thinking, like, not all of y'all, but a lot of y'all be thinking, like, man,
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree with that. I always tell people, just in general, not even just relationships, that it's a hard pill to swallow to like really admit some fucked up shit about yourself. Like, but I'm just somebody over here. I ain't gonna point no heads, fingers, or nothing.
she needs to go to a chiropractor. She all fucked up. You see it?
But people
I am.
don't like to hear things about themselves. With me, I've already accepted all the fucked up shit about me, so there's like nothing that anybody can tell me that I don't already know.
I
or
accept
have
it, but I still don't want to
accepted.
hear it.
I mean, it's hard to hear, but it's another thing to really like take that shit in and do something about it if it's somebody you care about.
But
That's all I'm saying.
in the realm of relationships, though, it's too many people out there that want the perfect person, but they ain't even bringing shit to the
To the table. Yeah.
Like Rashida Strobers of the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm being real here. Rashida, you need help.
In a lot of ways, girl.
Don't think
And
you're going
the
to get
perm.
an Idris Elba or Brad Pitt if you bring in Monique to the table. Like, if you know what I'm saying? Like,
Why?
it's just not going to
You
happen.
gotta do that.
It's not going to happen.
Monique is very successful, and she has an Oscar.
I still don't like her.
She's still.
I ain't got nothing against her. She's okay.
Yes, you do.
No, she's okay.
She's loud.
I wouldn't see a movie where she had to be in it longer than 10 minutes.
She's loud.
She just
loud.
annoys me.
Oh.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. Like, you know, that princess complex is real. You don't want to accept what's wrong with yourself. And then you mad when, like I said,
Yeah, and bitches need to be saving themselves. Girl, make your own money. Do your own thing. Have a life outside of him. That way.
you can make your own fairy tale.
Hello. Just saying.
Because I'm going to tell you what, dudes nowadays ain't really, I mean, you know,
The only
they not
person-
taking care of chicks that want to be taken care of. They
That's
taking
true.
care of chicks that taking care of themselves.
Absolutely. More, yes. The only man that better be taking care of me is B-Walk. Just saying.
I got you.
We business partners, so in that sense, we take care of each other, goddammit.
And I got King Jesus.
Number eight
Go
is
ahead.
just
I was
like
about
that
to
one.
bust out and goodness. Start shouting.
You got King Jesus.
That's the only man taking care of me.
King Jesus.
King Jesus.
Did you see him this Sunday?
Oh my God.
Yes, I did.
It
You
was
saw him this
Easter
Sunday?
this Sunday.
Yes, the church I went to lifted him up into the air.
I saw something on the internet.
I sent you that. I
Did you
tagged
see that?
you. I know I tagged you in it.
You don't want to send that to me? I forgot who. Okay, you sent it to me. They had some dude pretending to be Jesus on the cross. They lifted him up, and the cross fell over with Jesus on top of it.
I need it.
I'm
It's on
gonna
your
tag
page?
you. I'll tag you. I'll
I
tag
need
you.
it.
And you just see Jesus go, oh.
And then they hurry up and pick him up.
He rose again, though. He rose again.
And then he went right back down.
Oh my God.
It was like he came back and was like, never mind.
we just digress.
That shit was
funny.
hilarious.
It was funny.
Oh,
All right, we only got a few minutes. We gotta hurry up.
oh, okay. Yeah, 8 was basically like the last one.
Yeah, what else? Goal driven. Okay, this is me. We're goal driven, but often forget to include our partners in the mix. Listen, let me just tell you real quick. If you enter into this situation, you just gonna have to fit the fuck in. 'Cause, honey, I'm just saying I would do my best to include you in the mix, but you better include your goddamn self, because ain't nothing slowing down for no man. Just saying.
I work too fucking hard to where I
Hello,
am to be
I
dragging
ain't-
somebody
yeah.
along that don't want to do their part.
I ain't got time.
I can't do it.
I ain't got time.
I can't do it.
And then most of us are really bad at loving. I don't think that I'm bad at loving. I just feel like I don't want to. It's a choice. Like I just don't care right now.
I don't feel like it's like loving. I feel like sometimes people love differently.
I agree with
And
that.
it doesn't mesh very well.
With how somebody else
Because,
loves.
yes, because some people might want you to be all up under them. And
Right.
some people like, get the fuck up off of me.
That's me.
And some people like, I know they love me because we can coexist in the same room. And some people like, I know he loves me because.
Or we can coexist in separate apartments. It's just like, I'm at my apartment, you're at yours.
It's like both of ours, but
It doesn't mean that I don't like you any less. It's just, girl, stay at your house and let me stay at mine. Sometimes, not all the time. We can spend some time together. I'm just saying.
But some people, if you had somebody that was like all up under you, they'd be like, she doesn't love me.
Okay, I ain't
She's
got time.
always at her house.
I ain't got the fuck.
I have so many
Like,
things in my house. She's always at her
I
house.
just like my space. That's it. I like my space. Give it to me. I'm gonna give you yours. But this goes back to having a life outside of me.
True story.
Some goddamn friends and a hobby. I ain't got time.
there's this thing called meetups.
That you
You should use them.
something. 'Cause don't. Just saying.
There's too many apps out here.
I dated somebody that was in the industry, and they didn't get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't
we're
get that.
always out. We're doing events, and we got our side hustles that we working on. If you trying to deal with me, you got to understand that.
Hey.
That's just how it works.
That's what you came into, homie.
Right, and you knew it from jump start.
I'm
Like,
saying, I ain't changing what I'm doing. So this was fun.
yeah. Thank you, Willow.
I mean, the overall experience on video.
Oh, the video part?
I mean, it's the same though. It feels the same. It's just when I watch this shit back, I'm gonna get to see how animated I am and loud and crazy. But
it's weird.
It's just a head over the table and
you
arms
just don't
flapping.
even know if you're supposed to like address the camera like hi. Or
No, you don't look
Right,
you don't look
hey.
directly into the camera because that's like those. Have you ever watched like porn
I'm looking
with the
directly
new?
in it now.
You know, porn with like the new girls that ain't never done porn before. They supposed to be fucking, but they looking in the camera.
Ew.
It's just awkward.
Okay, I
It's
don't
awkward.
I don't want you to gyrate
It's
ever.
awkward.
I don't want to see you like that. Thanks.
You act like it's not
he
there.
was motorboating that chair like
He was.
I was
He
motorboat
like,
this
you
year.
were full out.
just straight up, like it was a lot. Again, I don't want to even see you like that. So anyway, I'm helping a new artist. His name is Nash Quest, and he has a video that is premiering tomorrow on Vivo. Make sure you go to Vivo and check that out. Nash Quest.
Girls, he's sexy.
For his son, he'll be a guest hopefully next week. That's the plan. We shall see. So check that out, people. Again, we are always going to be on the video channel now, so check this out. This will be on YouTube. You can still catch the audio though on our SoundCloud and iTunes pages. So nothing changes there, but you just get to see us and all of the craziness, you know, on camera now. As usual, follow us on social media, Twitter, Social Misconduct, and Facebook, Social Misconduct Radio, and Instagram at Social Misconduct. And anything else that aren't on any of those pages, socialmisconduct.com.
What a mouthful.
I know, it was a lot, but again, they get to replay it and, you know, go back if you missed something. Anything else, guys, before we get out of here? No. Next week, same place, same time. Do that.
You're listening to Social Misconduct with Mick and B. Wall, only on LA Talk Radio.